Everyone wants to learn fast and apply for a job as soon as possible. So I decided to make a video how to apply for jobs as front-end developer in just 20 hours. Hi there, my name is Ranjan Pandey. I am a full stack DevOps engineer with 11.5 years of experience. I am also a 4.5 star Udemy instructor teaching 72,000 students worldwide. On this channel, my goal is to make you learn and grow by sharing my experience. So let's start the video by exploring how can we learn front-end development and start applying job in just 20 hours. First up, we need to focus on learning HTML. Let's look at how we should learn HTML. You should basically spend 2 hours in learning HTML. And the topics you should be focusing on is installing the required software like Visual Studio Code. Then learn the skeleton of HTML, what a head and body tag does. Then go for link and script tag so that you can include CSS and JavaScript to your HTML. Then explore around the different H1 to H6 tags which are related to fonts, different font sizes. And then move on to learning div, span and label tags, and then next go with input and form tag. Explore different types of input, checkbox, radio, text, email, password, along with the form tag. And finally, learn how to use an image tag, an anchor tag for navigation, and a button tag for clicking through different events. Then move on to CSS. In CSS, don't spend more than 4 hours and divide your learning into basic, intermediate and advanced. In the basic level, spend 1 hour learning what are different CSS selectors, how to use fonts, color, background, border, height, width, margin and padding. Then go to the intermediate step. There you can spend around 1.5 hours learning box, model, float, position. Make sure to learn at least position absolute and relative. And then go to learning pseudo selector, z-index and then media queries. Then you can make a move to learning the advanced concept of CSS and spend not more than 1.5 hours on it. And that includes flexbox, how to use an edge selector, animation with keyframes, transition and transform properties. Once you have done with CSS, then you can go ahead and explore one of the famous CSS framework called Bootstrap and its latest version, which is Bootstrap 5. In Bootstrap, you can spend 2 hours learning container, 12 grid system, how you can align elements in rows and columns. Then move on to learning different types of buttons, how to apply margin, paddings, then how to apply different text color, text alignments, and then important one, how different form controls work while building a form. And of course, you can also look into app. Just understand the project structure of a React app and create your first component. So you can spend around 1.5 hours doing this. Then move on to the next intermediate part, which again you can spend another 1.5 hours. And here you can learn about how to make static routing between different components so that you can create a nice menu and different components. When clicking on different menu items, you can navigate through them. And of course, explore the concepts about props, state, and some of the hooks like use effect and use state. And finally, go ahead and learn for another 2 hours in the advanced concepts, things like dynamic routing with link and navigation, or the nav link, which you can of course learn by doing a small project. And then you should also learn how to call APIs with Axios library, and then the data that you get from the API, how to show them, how to loop through them on UI. And of course, how do you apply conditional ternary operator on your React component? You should also learn about that. Alright, once you have done this much, you have already spent 19 hours. Now it's time for you to create your resume and start applying job. And let's see how you can do that. So here is a website which is known as canva.com. Come to this website and then just search for resume. Click on this link and then you will be able to create a nice professional resume from one of the available templates, and it's all free of cost. So this is a pro version, don't take this, you can take this which is free, this which is free. So let's say you click on one of them. So start entering all the things that you have learned in the 19 hours in this resume. So you can also zoom a little bit and start modifying the values here. And once you have modified the values, click here and then you can download your resume in PDF format. Once you have done that, you can go to one of the job portals like LinkedIn, search for front-end development jobs, or naukri.com, or if you are interested in startup, then go for angel.co. You can search for jobs with different keywords like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or React developer, and definitely start applying onto these portals. There are some resources which you can of course go through while learning. So one is of course go for learning with HTML. You can go to this website W3 Schools, explore this and learn HTML. Similarly, you can learn CSS from this website. For Bootstrap, you can go for this website, or you can again go to this W3 Schools. And for JavaScript, again you can go with W3 Schools. For React, I would suggest to go for the official website and learn from there. So once you have done all this, then you are now a front-end developer ready to apply for jobs and of course go for interviews. So if all this was really helpful to you, then do like this video, share it with your friends so that they can also benefit from this, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more interesting videos like this in future. So I will see you in the next video. Till then, thank you.